the first time I was through, I ran into a couple little surprises, so I'll show you the one for sure. Alright, so we're down in the basement. We're going to start stretching these lines, and I'm going to try and plow through it for your sake as well. We're going to get right down to business. Now I got to stretch it from there to over here, and I'm going to use these existing holes. And from there, I got to stretch them over this way. And I've got a number of inlets that I have to use. So I'm going to try and run 2 lines at a time to save effort, and also because I can get 2 lines in each of these holes. And I only have the yellow lines running through. Because we're switching to gas appliances, I don't have any of the super thick lines going in. Not here anyway. So that's going to be a little bit of a benefit. Should speed things up a little bit. And because I got these rolls in 100-foot lines, the convenience is that I can easily pull 2 at a time without having to randomly snip anything. So with that said, let's get to it. And as always, oh, what am I doing here? Oh, I didn't pause it. So it's been raining all day, but it looks like the sun came out and the rain's gone. I checked the radar and it should be gone. Fingers crossed. But I'm going to switch gears for a second just because we got so much bad weather lately. It's been a strange summer, I can tell you that much, here in Michigan. And I'm going to do something outside just to have it done. So Xana has been wanting me to put this out for a while. So this is a fire pit ring that someone had sent us. So I got to set it up. So I'm going to install it or put it together in here. And then I'm going to bring it outside and I want it dug into the ground. So that's been the holdup. So I'm going to get this put together and then I'm going to head outside and dig it into the ground. I've already removed the old fire pit. So I'm going to take the dirt from the new fire pit and put it into the old fire pit, and that'll patch that up. I've also got there's still a stump that has to come out of the ground for the most part in there. So I'm going to get that out at the same time. So let's get this done. So that was tedious, but I'll tell you what, that's a pretty big pit. So we'll see how far I dig it down, I guess. Let's have at it. So this stump's already been mostly removed, all the side roots. There's just I think I got two shoots coming down this way, and the taproot underneath, most likely. So this won't take too long at all, really. Well, put up a good fight, but it's out. Looks kind of like a molar. days of settling, and that's good. So there's the old fire pit, and over here is the new fire pit, dug in just the way I love it. So down the road, whenever I have time, I'm probably going to do a little bit of a border. You'll see I left it kind of consistent all the way around. You'll see it's kind of one ring up. So the idea is at that depth I can do a nice little stone surround, and something that'll actually keep. And it'll look really nice and decorative at that point. You know, it's for, you know, bonfires and things like that, so you don't want it super extravagant, but it's nice to decorate it a little bit. So with that said, I thought it'd be a nice opportunity because we finished in good time. The rain's gone, and it's a beautiful day now. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit cool out, so the mosquitoes are gone. They'll probably be back. I think we've got heat coming up, but I'm going to enjoy the time we do have. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we were working on Sunday. So now I've already mentioned it. I don't work on Sundays. You know, that's a bit of a rule, you know, for multiple reasons, and we still want to spend time here. Now it's very difficult to spend time here with the kids because it is still a construction site, so you know it's a constant, you know, don't go there, don't do this, and you know, we really wanted to give the kids a place they can be, because everybody wants to be here, and it's been difficult for me because I'm stuck doing this on top of my job, so I hardly see my family now. Xana is stuck with the kids all the time, and anybody who's had kids knows exactly what that's like. Now she's doing it doubly so. So we try to spend time here as much as possible. So this is what we did Sunday, and you know, it was a fun little family event. So went into the back, and this is our first time really going back. I'd explored this a little bit before, but when you're standing right around that back porch, that's about halfway down the property. So we've actually got a lot of woods here, and the first time I was through, I ran into a couple little surprises. So I'll show you the one for sure, maybe the second, and I'll show you the one that happened on Sunday. So we'll go ahead and travel through here. Yeah, it's beautiful, you know. It's really nice to have this back here. You know, maybe a trail isn't the most practical thing, but I love nature and I love walking through. So I cleared the way as much as possible, took out all the major brush, and because the blades of my lawnmower are already kind of junked from everything else we've been doing, I thought, well, might as well use it to mulch everything up. So I just stuck it real low, and I carved out this path using the lawnmower. I did a bunch of passes and came out really nice. Oh, and I think this would be a really good time just to mention that, you know, this channel, everything we're doing with the YouTube and all that, it's really kind of a surprise. We never intended for any of this. And when we first took this project on, I knew it would be a lot of work. I knew it would be difficult. And, you know, I was fine with that. And so far as I was concerned, you know, I'd stay at it as long as it took and get the job done. But because of all of your support, and now I especially have the channel members to thank, this project is going to get done even faster. And we're going to be moving in that much faster. And we have all of you to thank for that. This is just beautiful. It's the perfect hour too. The sun's kind of low, showing nice. You know, I think I may have passed it. Did I? No, I didn't. So, on Sunday, we were using Google Maps of all things. It's actually not too bad. It's been helping us out. We thought we had property line traced out pretty good, and we started going down this way. And over here, we were actually correct in this spot. You'll see I laid some brush down. But this is an old trail from a horse farm that used to be next door. And it's long since gone, and now it's a bit of a subdivision back there, down that way. So this isn't actually our property. So the neighbor, my rear neighbor, came out wondering what all the commotion was. I'm sure he was startled, because why on earth would he hear all that noise in his woods? We were running the lawnmower, the kids were running around screaming. You know, it was a good old time. And he came down in his flip-flops, and he looked kind of stunned. So I explained everything to him. It was fine. And he actually he knew a little bit more than me. He's been here 2 years, so he showed me where the property markers are, and everything's settled and it's fine. So down this way, where is it? I think. So this is the trail I started carving out, and we didn't quite finish. So it only goes to about here. And I'm going to continue that down. I actually left my small wheelbarrow down there. I'm going to get back there sooner than later. And we're going to carve that out, and we're going to kind of trail it along the other property line. Let me think of where it is. I think it's back this way a little bit. Should be obvious. I just love the sun coming through like that. Alright, so we're going to start this way. We're going to walk back the way we came. Oh, it's right there. So I found this little surprise the first time I came back here. There's a tree blind set up, and it's relatively new. There's no name on it, and I'm pretty sure somebody is still using it. And as you might imagine, I don't really want people hunting in my backyard. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop that chain and take this down. But in terms of whoever set it up, I don't know if I should set up a note or what, but I'm definitely setting up no trespassing signs along the border, just to be sure, because I don't think it's my rear neighbor. He seemed fine, and he didn't look like that type. But we have a lot of neighbors side to side, and it can be somebody from any direction. That trail I showed you at the back, that horse trail, stretches along probably 15, 20 properties along the rear. So who knows? Oh, there it is. So at the very back, right around that horse trail I was showing you, the kids found a tire. And it was hilarious. You know, they were taking forever coming back for dinner, and I couldn't figure out what they were doing. And I found two of them. They were doing their best to try and roll this back, and as I was walking up the hill trying to see what they were up to, they were just mounting the other side of the hill, and it got away from them and it started rolling at me. That's where it landed. So that was a bit of an event. So yeah, this has already been a great time. I love having this trail back here. You know, the kids will eventually be riding their bikes through here, and I like taking walks from time to time. I love my solitude and quiet time, so these are the things I really enjoy doing when I have a moment to do them. This time I'm taking you along, but I like the quiet, And I gotta say, walking up to the house now that we've done all this work, it doesn't feel like a hoarder house anymore. We've already got some good memories here, and I think it's going to be good, all the way through. My kids are going to grow up here, and I want them to have happy memories of the place. And we got a backyard. This didn't exist before. Still got a mess back there, but it's back to being a home. And the poor old man who lived here before, I hope he's doing much better. I don't think he intended for the place to fall apart either. So, with that, I should really get back to the real work. It was a nice little detour, and a little bit of a break, but of course we want to move in, and still finding stuff like this. We really want to move in, and it's not just for me to enjoy, so I got to make sure I hurry up and get it ready so everybody can move in. The place won't necessarily be done when we move in, but it'll be close enough that it'll be a home when we do. All right, so that was a nice little detour, but we're right back into the dusty dungeon here. We're in the basement, and I want to get a few more lines run before calling it a day, because this work's got to get done before we can get on to more exciting work. So let's get these lines run. Oh, let me help you out there, Ray. Happy? So, yeah, it was a busy day. Got a lot done, and I'm ready to call it. Pulling those lines, yeah, it's not It's not that bad, but it could be a little bit of muscling getting them through all those holes. So I'm ready to call it a day. I'll have a quick look here. So I got most of the main lines in from the panel. I still have to run them the rest of the way over to the panel, and the reason I didn't run them all the way back that way is when I'm pulling the lines that far, it's quite the challenge. So I'd rather split it up a little bit. So I've got the microwave in, oven. This is the main for the kitchen plugs on this side. And this is kitchen plugs this side. This is the garbage disposal. So there is a light switch here, and that's going to be, the power is going to be routed in from an existing circuit. And same over here. So there's a light over here. That's going to be routed in from an existing circuit as well. So I think the only one I haven't done yet is the fridge. And I feel like I did that wrong. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going to go and look at our fridge right now, but I'm pretty sure I should have just put the plug up higher. It's just way more convenient for a fridge. I don't recall. I think I might have messed that one up. So I didn't run that one yet. And I think the only other one I got to run is I got to stub out a line somewhere around here for the dishwasher. I was going to do an outlet over here for the dishwasher inside where the sink goes. But I think I'm just going to hardwire it. I kind of prefer that, really. I don't like the idea of having multiple outlets underneath. One's on a switch, one isn't. I don't like that. So I'm just going to hardwire it in over there. And after that, I just got to finish up these circuits. And they're all very short circuits, so there's not that much work to it. Believe it or not, it may not seem like I did a whole lot down there, but that's the bulk of the work, getting this done. So there's really not much to these. So that's good enough for today. I got a fire pit in, took a little nature hike. That was fun. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I flipped that window around. That's been bothering me since I finally figured out why it bothered me. So yeah, not bad. And yeah, so just remember, as always, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't say like, share, subscribe, all that, you know, and it really does help. You know, we do appreciate it, and we really appreciate all the support and, you know, everything that you've offered us up to now. It's absolutely incredible. In my entire life, I never would have dreamed that, you know, I would have this many people, you know, kind of behind me in my work. It's really kind of incredible. So really appreciate you. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye. So we got some packages recently, and I just want to take a quick second to show you what we got. So this one doesn't have a note. We don't know who this is from, but
read it.
Round to it. This is a tuit. Guard it with your life, as tuits are hard to come by, especially the round ones. This is an indispensable item. It will help you become a more efficient worker. For years, we have heard people say, "I'll do it as soon as I get around to it." Now that you have one, you can accomplish all those things you put aside until you get around to it.
Can you hold it up so we can see?
And I have around to it. I'll get around to it. It's a magnet.
Yeah.
Let's see, where can I put this?
I'm sure you'll find. They have a fridge out in the garage.
Yeah,
okay,
whatever.
go ahead.
And here's a letter from Marlene H. Sure. Thank you. Oh, she sent us $100. Thank you, Marlene. Andrew, Xana, and family, thank you so much for the happy birthday video you sent to me. It was truly amazing and very generous of you. I pray for God's blessing for you and your family and your beautiful home. Thank you for the joy you give to me and thousands of other viewers. With a thankful heart, Marlene H.
Oh, so that was Marley. We did Marley's birthday video
That's
for her.
right.
Yeah, her daughter messaged us and asked us if we would make a video for her, so we did. Aw, Marley, you didn't have to send us that, but thank you very much.
It's really appreciated, and thank you.
Yeah.
You have to understand, how much your support means to us as well.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. Thank you, Marley. All right, so here we got a package from Jeff and Kathy C.
Oh.
Oh, we got a card. Oh, thank you. We got a TSC card, and we're saving these up. This is going to help with the fence around the perimeter. That's what we're saving them for. So it looks like 50 on there. So thank you very much, Jeff and Kathy. So let's read the note. Hi, we've enjoyed watching your show from day one and look forward to each new episode. Here are some comfort crosses for you and your children, plus a gift card to help with any needed supplies with the restoration of your home. Many blessings to you and your family, Jeff and Kathy. And then they got, looks like Colossians 3:23-24. I'll have to look that up and see what that is.